Children understand well that we value what we spend time on. A good Jewish day school has the intellectual rigor that's been a Jewish tradition for centuries. We can't expect the foundation for identity and the development of each child as a lifelong learner to be a strong one if we don't spend the time. But when we do, the results are profound.
When it comes to teachers and curriculum, I think that they are a really great bunch of people in terms of their skills, their training, but in terms of their personality and their ability to relate to the children, to teach each child a little more individually. That's something about this school that I don't think you can get at other schools, even some private and definitely public schools. The ratio is fantastic, and their ability to work with each child as an individual as well as a group is terrific. Curriculum, it embodies both, the secular and the religious, and I think we're working as always to achieve the right balance between those things, and I think that's unique.
It's very important for our children to receive a Jewish education. As an interfaith family, we've made a decision of how to raise our children, and to raise our children as Jews and to bring them up with a strong Jewish education has been important. So in addition to our religious community where we belong to a temple, this is another way of adding on and filling in all of the spaces for our children.
To give them that sense of ritual and tradition, and that enriches their lives and makes them feel very much a part of something. That was very important to me.
What I'm most proud of is at 8 a.m. when the kids bound through the door, they all want to come in and learn. And then at 3 o'clock, when it's time to go home, I have trouble getting them out of my classroom. They want to stay and they want to learn more. So I'm very proud of that.
I love that we have very small class sizes, so that means for science we can really do science. We're not just studying about science, we're actually doing science. Well, right now in our 7th grade life science class, we are studying simple inheritance. And we're doing that by using this online web-based technology that's hosted through UC Berkeley, where the students are using animations and visualizations of complex science ideas that you cannot see with your eyes, that you benefit from the advantage of technology and visualizations. And we're doing a hands-on piece. So we're going to be planting plants, we're going to be doing the crosses, we're going to be tracking generations over time. So it's a lovely example of how we integrate both the hands-on component and the technology.
To have the chance to watch them and to see them be able to guide their friends and their peers and to lead each other and to sing together and to raise a spiritual sense of importance in the community, in their community, was very, very special. It was entirely about them. It was not about adult involvement at all, and it was very special. And particularly, the opening moment really captured my attention more than anything else. And the reason for that is because the kids were coming in and they were sitting down and they were chattering and they were noisy and they were talking and they were doing their thing. And all of a sudden, there was a hush that came over the group. And the reason that that happened is because somebody in the front started singing, just started singing very quietly, Hine Ma Tov. And all of a sudden, all of the kids stopped what they were doing and stopped their distractions, and they turned their attention together and they started singing together, and they really became a community in that moment.
It's good education.
Everything's great here, yeah. It mixes education with the Jewish community.
There's a lot of nice kids in here. The teachers are very nice. All the classrooms are very nice.
And it's so small that it really makes a difference because the learning environment is much more individualized, like they can really help you better. And the projects are also really fun, like iSearch especially.
Well, I do have my own children in the school. I have a 3rd grade daughter and a first grade son, and another one who's going to the preschool that's attached to the local synagogue, who we share the campus with. And that's where a lot of my most emotional connections to the school will happen, as it is for many parents. What we've built here is an exciting community, a strong educational institution, but also a place where families feel really great about dropping their children every day to people who care for their children and know them as individuals.
That's what I want.
Come join us here at Contra Costa Jewish Day School.